You've probably heard "well done" or "good job" so many times that it started to feel automatic. These empty phrases have taken flight like cheap fireworks, exploding brightly, then quickly fading into the darkness. Yeah, we all love a good fireworks, but what truly makes them magical is that brief moment when the sky is filled with light before it explodes into 1,000 pieces. And here's the secret. You're creating one of those moments right now. The kind where what seems like an explosion is actually years of preparation taking shape. In this video, we'll talk about why sometimes what feels like a delay is actually a form of protection. Why the silence you feel isn't absence, but quiet preparation. If that sounds interesting, stick around because we've got 5 parts to dive into. Let's get into it. Welcome to our channel, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Part 1. The Power of Preparation. Imagine you're standing on a beach. On one side is a group of kids, their bucket and spade digging furiously, making small, uneven holes in the sand. On the other side is a seasoned builder patiently shaping a boat, each stroke precise and purposeful. Both are working hard, but their goals are different. One wants a temporary satisfaction, the fleeting joy of a momentary dig. The other seeks something enduring, the silent commitment of a boat that will stand the test of time. We want you to think about which one you want to be. Because here's the truth. Some people are made for the fleeting joys while others are destined for greater things. And what sets these apart is preparation. While some chase attention, you're building something that lasts. While others rush for quick wins, you're laying deep foundations. This is about depth before height, strength before shine. Your current efforts might not seem like much, but every brick laid, every skill learned, every relationship built is creating the unseen structure that will carry you to unseen heights. Don't misunderstand it. We're not against short-term wins. They can be important stepping stones. But what's the point of a series of temporary highs if they don't lead to a lasting fulfillment? We all get told to set short-term goals, to measure our progress weekly, monthly, quarterly. But this needs to shift. Think beyond immediate results. Think long-term. Visualize the life you truly desire. Focus on building, not just for the sake of a quick win, but for the creation of something meaningful. Remember, the most significant achievements are rarely noticed until they reach their full potential. But when that time comes, the impact is undeniable. And when it does, you'll be glad you chose to lay the groundwork in silence. The key is to keep going, even when there's no visible reward, even when it seems like the effort is going unnoticed. Trust the process. Everything you're doing quietly right now is leading to something far greater. Before the harvest comes the quiet care of the soil. Before the stage comes the inner structure. Part 2. Growing in the Unseen. If you want to create something real, start by doing it in secret. In the hidden realm where eyes don't reach, let your masterpiece take shape. Before the fruit comes the seed. Before the spotlight comes the silence. Think about trees. They don't announce their growth. They simply grow. A tiny seed tucked away becomes a mighty oak, rooted deeply, reaching for the sun without boasting. The same goes for you. Your brilliance might feel raw right now, unrefined. But instead of rushing to reveal it, nurture it, let it grow in the quiet. Stop seeking validation outside yourself. Instead, look inward. The world will always push you to move fast, to show what you've got, to prove yourself over and over again. But there's a deeper way, a truer way. First, align within. Then the outside catches up. True ideas are born in stillness. Lasting plans begin in calm. And what's real finds its way in perfect timing. We live in a culture that worships speed, instant results, overnight successes. But the quiet magic happens in the unseen moments. It's in the solitude of early mornings, in the quiet of late nights, in the focused hours away from the judging eyes of the world. This is where transformation occurs, This is where ideas mature. This is where dreams take root and grow. Part 3. Integrity in the Invisible. We're not asking you to blindly trust the process. We want you to understand it, to own it. Here's how you can find out if something has a future. Look at what happens when no one is watching. How do you behave when there's no pressure? What do you do when there's no audience? How do you act when there's no instant reward? This says more about you than any result ever will. Your integrity in the invisible moments reveals what's real. The answer is simple, yet powerful. Inner consistency. That's what holds up when the outer world arrives. People can spot authenticity from a mile away. And this isn't just about what you say. It's about what you do, how you treat others, the choices you make, even in the smallest things. Being aligned behind the scenes is what gives you peace when the lights turn on. Part 4. The wait has purpose. You're not behind. You're being prepared. That pause you feel, that might be the space you need to grow roots. The stillness you sense, that might be the clarity that shapes your next chapter. Stop comparing your growth to others. You're on your own timeline. While others race for visibility, you're being shaped for longevity. The world might feel like a relentless race, but remember, the finish line keeps moving. What's rushed rarely lasts. What's nurtured does. Your journey is unique. Embrace the wait. It's part of the design. Every delay, every challenge, every moment of stillness is there to serve you, to strengthen you, to prepare you for what's next. The universe doesn't give you more. It equips you to handle more. What you have is enough. Use it wisely. Invest it well. Let it grow in ways you haven't imagined. Part 5. Purpose before profit. Ask yourself, why do you want to succeed? Is it for the accolades, the status, the money? Or is it because you have something real to contribute, something that matters? Building something meaningful is about so much more than just profit. It's about purpose. It's about legacy. Listen, we all know the stories of individuals who amassed fortunes only to leave behind a trail of broken relationships, depleted resources, and a legacy of pain. True success is measured not just by how much you gain, but by how much you give. What you bring into the world, the value you create, the problems you solve, the lives you touch, that's what truly counts. The first step towards greatness is asking the right questions. Forget about short-term gains or chasing the latest trend. Ask yourself, what can I build that truly matters? What change can I make? What problem can I solve? Once you have a clear vision of your purpose, the rest falls into place. Connections happen, opportunities arise, and resources align. But it all starts with honesty, with presence, with doing the quiet work. Respect the process. Let your actions speak louder than any intention. And remember, the universe has a way of rewarding those who play the long game. Those who respect the process often receive more than they imagined. Final part. In the quiet moments when the world is asleep, that's when your growth takes root. It's in these unseen moments that your purpose finds its voice. The path ahead may not always be clear, but as long as you keep moving forward, you're on the right track. What's built in silence often rises with quiet power. There's a beautiful saying, "No man can discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore." So keep moving forward. Trust the journey. You've got this.